And we are back now with our player interviews for this week. And this week we're going to talk to the receivers of the Magnolia football team. And we'll just let each one of them introduce themselves, starting here with this one.
Brandon Mason, Ball So Hard University. Toddle Masters, School of Hard Knocks. Brooks Parsons, number 5.
Jared Kaser, number 1.
Kyle Ritz, 1144th Street.
Pal Hollingano, number 19.
Dylan Connor, number 3.
And as you hear, this is already the most smart aleck group we've had so far on these interviews, but that's okay. We'll start out with, start out with some of the seniors first. Kyle Ritz will come to you. Last year, you missed the whole season with injury. This year, not only getting to play, but having the kind of year that the team is having. How's that going to make you feel this time?
Feels pretty good. Hopefully we can win a few more, though.
That's all you have to say about having to sit out a whole year? How many times last year did you have tears in your eyes standing there on the sideline watching things going on?
10.
Okay, that's a pretty good number every game. So now that you're getting in there and getting to play each week and having the success that you're having, that's, congratulations to you and the rest of the team for that. Couple of the other you guys, let's go over here. Brandon Mason. This year, every pass you caught has gone for a touchdown. Is that the stat you wanted to remember, or do you want us to say the actual number?
The stat's good.
No, but seriously, that you're usually in there when is the other blocking tight end, and the fact that you've caught 3 passes for 3 touchdowns, and the other one against Van. Did you get both feet inbounds? We couldn't really even see it that well, but that was a really great catch.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown all the way.
All right, you guys are as chatty as everybody else. All right, now we'll come over here. Let's come over here to Brooks Parsons. You're obviously the deep threat on this team because of all your passes that you've caught, you're averaging 40-some plus yards a catch, and you're also the guy that runs in motion most of the time. Does that wear you out during a game, running the long passes and all the motion, or, is that just something that's part of the game now?
I think the coaches got me pretty well conditioned throughout the summer and throughout the year, so I think I'm fit to go in motion 30, 40 times a game and catch the long ball.
Now, do you ever get a little tired of when they send the play call in that, you hear and it's like, I'm going in motion again?
Well, not necessarily. The coaches run what we got to run, so I just do what I got to do.
Okay. Jared Kaser, your biggest thing that you get to do is running back all of the kicks and the punts this year, even taking them to the house before. So, what is it like in your mind if you see teams that do you know, like, if there's a team that likes to kick it deep, they're not going to kick it deep? Do you have that, like, a game plan in mind to try to make sure you're the one that gets the ball?
No, not really. If the ball comes to me, I just take it and follow my blocks.
And it's just as simple as that, looking for the open space and taking off with it?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. You guys again with the big answers. Now come a couple of you other guys. First, we'll start with you, Todd LeMasters, and then we'll get the other two here real quick, the younger guys. All you guys play both ways, and so you may not get as much on offense, but as you do on defense. Do you consider yourself more of a defensive back who also plays receiver, a receiver who plays defensive back, or a little bit of both?
I'd say a defensive back who plays receiver.
Okay, and you also have another big job on this team that we don't take for granted whenever we're watching the games, and that is you're the holder on the extra points and on the field goal team. How do you get that job? What is it that you show that you have the talent to do that kind of a important but what seems like a simple job?
I just got really good hands, and it's just that leadership role there.
Well, that was definitely it. And hey, and you know, you guys are all having fun here, but that turned out to be the game-winning point last week, and you know, you really had to get that ball down and make sure that the kick was up.
Yep.
And that's all you got to say about that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's hear something else.
I've noticed all offseason, Talton Masters was working on getting them snaps down. You know, I'd see him every day after practice. He'd be getting there, getting them snaps down, putting them on the tee, and I think that's why he's had so much success this year.
And you guys are playing now because of that. And Williamstown, you know, got a little bit slow, and you guys blocked a kick last week, and that's made the difference. Okay, now we'll keep going around. Payal Halahingano. Now, the biggest question that I get asked about you, and it happens almost every game, is how to say your last name. Do you mind people asking that, or does that mean that they want to say my name whenever they're being broadcast?
Not really.
Not really. What do you like hearing? Or do you hear how often your name gets butchered by other PA guys and that kind of thing, or when you're out in the field, that you're all business?
Sometimes. It's okay though. Yeah.
All right, then our last one, Dylan Connor. You're the one who seems to be fighting back some of the laughs here the most. You get thrown in and out with this group a lot, offensively, defensively. What have you learned by watching some of these older guys here this season?
Just some better technique and just how to do certain things that we don't get to work on in practice a lot, and that you can apply in a game situation that really works.
And they did mention leadership skills, so you've caught a few of their leadership skills that you can pass on when it's your time to be a senior?
Oh, definitely.
Just not their interview skills like we're having here today.
I don't know. I might have to pass those on too.
All right. So, well, that means that we're having success here in a couple of years as well. If you guys are getting a chance to be interviewed, anybody with any final thoughts? Because you seem to have a lot more to say than the linemen and the running backs did. Of course, Brooks Parsons one last time.
Let's go get that W, boys.
All right, with that, we'll wrap it up. You guys head back to practice, and we'll be back with more playoff football action here on AM 1330 and 93.1 FM.